Sometimes the internet is simply a magical place. There's no other word for it. Sometimes a shitposter on Reddit admits that he has been receiving gifts from a famous radio personality by pretending to be a 15-year-old girl on the internet.
The North Dakota news anchor. Everyone's talking about this dummy today.
Oh, did you see the catfish from the fan of the show? That self-cutter girl?
No.
That you were talking about? 39-year-old guy from fucking
wait, what are you talking
Michigan.
About? What?
Or from Georgia.
Self-cutting girl?
Remember that girl? She was supposed to be some 15-year-old that was really smart and clever and online. I think you said, you quoted.
I've retweeted her on Twitter.
Yeah.
I blocked that fucking guy. I knew that was a guy.
Oh, I don't know. I just retweeted some shit that I thought was cool. That's all.
Sometimes a photo you accidentally post exposes your disgusting fat gunt, and it trends to the point that it becomes the only thing that people really know about you anymore.
Yeah, you're the one living with your mother when you're 30. You're a federal fucking snitch. You're a fucking snitch. Why is your wife living in a different country? So what? Oh, guess where your girlfriend lives? Oh, guess where your girlfriend lives? Oh, overseas. Answer the question, you fucking pedophile fuck piece of shit. You have a lot of nerve to talk about somebody's girlfriend when she lives over in Europe. You never fucking see her.
And sometimes just a little bit of irony and shit disturbing by two pretty obvious trolls with fairly small audiences can reduce the cool guy of the internet who pulls in $25,000 a month for doing a podcast he'd probably do for a couple of super chats to an embarrassing, raging mess.
The reality of it is, why is everybody from New Project 2, why is everybody from New Project 2 defending you? Why is everybody from New Project 2 defending you? Why is everybody from New Project 2 defending you? Why is everybody from New Project 2 defending you? Why is everybody from New Project 2 defending you?
You loose-ass, cleft-cock, taint-sucking motherfucker!
Is yelling cool now? Is yelling pick their dick?
You're not even, you've just said, listen, I'll talk calmly for you so you can understand.
I'm a lawyer. I know what's right.
Now, this story is still breaking. There is reason to believe that by the time I publish this, other parties are going to be involved. But while it's fresh and hitting peak autism, I would like to briefly summarize the events of YouTube's Tiananmen Square, which led up to the assassination of PPP by the coward Dick Masterson. Our story begins with Dick Masterson's DMs being leaked, showing him trying to have sex with a woman. Shocking stuff, I know. Like who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? However, these DMs would lead to Godwinson, who's probably the last person still having fun on YouTube, to posting a video exposing him for some truths you were never meant to know.
If you've given Dick Masterson your social security number, maybe that's fine. You know, I've got no issue with Dick Masterson. Like I say, I think he's the greatest confidence trickster of our time. Maybe he handles this information in the most private, diligent way. Or maybe he's quite impulsive. Maybe he goes on the kill stream very often. Maybe he communicates with Ethan Ralph a lot. Maybe Ethan Ralph is his right-hand man, and maybe Ethan Ralph has got a proven history of asking people, you know, to supply him the doxers of his own pay pics. Maybe that's the case. Maybe Ethan Ralph's got a list of all of this stuff, of people's social security numbers, people who are going to slight him, other people, all the creators on the platform, people like Toad McKinley, Porcelain, Revenge of the... Who knows, right? Who knows how deep this goes? I'm just speculating. And clearly, I've lost my mind, haven't I? But let's just go on further.
The accusation here is that Dick Masterson has collected the personal information of everyone who has signed up for New Project 2, a Patreon alternative payment processing service or something that he has launched, and he is using that as leverage to pressure the users to be loyal to him and prevent criticism of such thing as, you know, the leaked DMs being spoken about publicly. And so that Dick Masterson always gets support from this people, and it's mandatory in order to receive your payment. And surprisingly, instead of ignoring this as, you know, the goof that it really sounds like, the principal people accused of collusion started playing into the conspiracy theory by simply by addressing it.
It's been a big scam, and they're all colluding to try and keep it silent, try and cover it up, to try and clean it up now. All of them, every single one of them, cleaning it up, pretending it's a nothing burger. Nothing to see here, folks. Just nothing to see here. There's absolutely nothing to see, ladies and gentlemen. Except there is. There is. So what happens? We put out a video, right? We put out a video. We've got one of the lead one of the lead suspects, right? We've got one of our chief suspects in that chat of that video, Joshua from Kiwi Farms, and he's cleaning it up. He's running cover up, and people are going, "This is pretty shady. This is pretty weird," you know. PPP does a stream, goes over the same points. He says, right? He says that Dick Masterson is not a man of God. That Ethan Ralph is not a man of God. And where are we at that point? Who do you think's in PPP's chat cleaning it up? Cleaning it up, no, pretending that there's nothing happening. It's a nothing burger. Nothing to see here. Who do you think's actually in that chat? Well, we've got Josh again. Surprise. We've got Ethan Ralph in there, running cover up. Why would these people be playing cover up if we were just talking nonsense, if there was nothing to hide? Why would they be so determined to be running damage control in each one of our chats?
Now you might be wondering why PPP so far has not appeared in a video about him. And that is, well, you've read the title. You know how this ends. His streams are, as far as I'm aware, they're gone. But his actions are still a matter of record, as this theory had to be addressed by a drunk Ralph who misattributed it to CRP.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
What the fuck is this homeless Santa Claus saying about me, Coach Red Pill? What is this piece of shit saying?
Yeah.
A guy who looks like the child molester from Dora the Explorer. What is this asshole saying about me? That I'm holding everybody hostage. I'm holding everybody hostage by allowing people to pay creators in a totalitarian banking regime. Holy fuck, man! What a reach!
You're not even making any money. That's the whole thing too. So like, what is he talking about? Like, go ahead.
This week has really brought out some spectacular, exceptional individuals. Man, you fuck 2 chicks and a lot of people lose their fucking minds, guys.
I think a lot of people are just going stir crazy from.
Let me ask you, Dick. Dick. You know, I'm the Larry King of the Sphere. Yeah. You know, I have to be. We have to get honest.
Yeah.
How good was the pussy?
Finally, Ralph, unable to hold in his vomit anymore, asked himself the same question his whole 2018 audience asked themselves before abandoning the show.
Yeah, I scored an 11. Augie scored a 14.
And why is the kill
stream
stream even still going? What the fuck?
Link that autism test, because I want to take that now. I gotta see how fucking autistic I am.
All right, let me find it.
I say we take this test on my stream app.
I say we take the test with the goddamn 40. Never mind.
But Dick wasn't finished there. He would go on to appear on internet lawyer Nick Rikeita's stream, a popular, oftentimes downright professional stream, often covering serious topics that have serious implication. And he would insist on getting PPP on to confront him.
Well,
Oh, he's here.
Dick, you faggot motherfucker. How are you doing?
Okay, hold on.
oh
Chill
man,
with-
bad start.
Chill with the gamer words, please.
Oh, is that better? Is that better than saying, "Hey guys, how's it going"? Or what do you need to hear, Dick?
Bud. You can't.
Is it okay to yell and say "fuck you, Dick"? You cock-sucking mongoloid. Is that okay?
Yeah, but you can't say. You know.
I can't say the F slur. I know. I just opened with it because I knew it would bother you. But
Okay.
Dick, Oh, I know it doesn't bother you. You're a Chad Alpha. You're a Chad Alpha. Nothing bothers you. But I have a question.
Things bother me, but not trout-faced fat asses saying the F slur. I just think it's inappropriate to do on someone else's channel.
It's inappropriate to do it on the great lawyer Nick Rikeita's channel. But you guys are such free speech warriors. Why is everybody in chat getting banned for saying 3 letters, the same letter over and over, PPP?
Hey, listen.
Why is that?
Listen.
Great
You
start.
absolute dumpster of a human.
Dick, you fucking godlike Chad Alpha King.
Listen. Why don't you turn your camera back on, you mega chat?
Well, I
Listen.
just no,
okay, hold on.
I just
You're
have the phone
hold on.
to my
Shut
ear
the fuck
so I
up.
can
You're on
hear
my
what
show.
you're saying.
Listen.
So look, it is obvious that Dick, for legal reasons, has to have everybody's social security numbers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you admit you have access to people's social security numbers.
I'm pretty sure I got a 1099 from New Project 2.
Yeah, you got a 1099.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
By the way, I just want to say that data, no financial data is stored on my servers. That's all third party.
It's all third party, right? Yeah, I agree. It probably is.
Shut
What-
the. You don't know shit
Wait.
about
Let
my
him talk.
No, I don't. Hey,
what are you
man,
interrupting me for? What have you ever done in your life? I'm a fucking.
Oh, I know. What have you done? You've been on Dr. Phil in a Pizza Hut commercial.
But he's telling you that the data isn't on his...
Do you know what I've done, Dick? Do you know what I've done in my life? I've saved souls.
Yeah,
I've
you
brought
know
people
me,
to Jesus Christ. Have you ever done anything like that?
Have you converted someone to Jesus Christ?
Yeah, I've saved souls.
Oh, well, now
Dick.
I love you. Okay, but here's the deal.
I converted a chick to my fucking cock over and over and over, and that's why we're all here today.
But here's the deal.
Piece of
But
garbage.
if Dick doesn't have the info on his servers, I think he might be saying he doesn't have direct access to our social security numbers.
So
I
this
don't
is
know.
what-
Maybe
but
if you let him finish the
let's
fucking
clarify,
point,
let's
he could
clarify.
enlighten us on that.
Let's clarify. Dick,
Let's go, fat ass.
what-
Get it out.
So, yeah, no.
Get it
Let's
out, you
clarify.
fat-
What info
Let's
do you
go,
have
fat snow.
access to? So
Come on.
let's say Josh from Kiwi Farms. What info do
Do it
you
in a
have on
Peter
Josh?
Griffin voice. Let's say Josh from Kiwi Farms, guys.
Hey guys, it's make fun of you.
hey,
It's not a
hey,
funny
Dick.
voice, guys.
What info do you have
You're
on
not a funny
Joshua
voice,
from
guys.
Kiwi Farms?
Fat loser.
I can do a better voice
Go ahead.
than you, buddy.
Go ahead.
Aren't you the professional
you're
comedian?
fat
You
as shit.
fucking
Do
joke,
it.
you
Do it in Peter
bum-ass
Griffin
scrub.
voice, please.
But he couldn't even fucking make it.
Go ahead. Tell me what you have. What do you know
I
about
couldn't even
me?
make it. I live in a Barbie's dream mansion in a
I
hill.
know,
in
that's all that
Hollywood,
matters.
You Canadian prick. Yeah, it is all that matters because I go out of here, I fuck my girlfriend in a fucking mansion. Meanwhile, you and whoever you have in the background, your fucking hype man, stick your thumbs up each other's asses and jerk each other off, telling you what a great job you did. It does fucking matter.
You're
I'm
a
the
real
winner.
cool
You're the
dude, Dick.
fucking
You're a real
loser.
cool dude.
Okay.
You're
There are
the
more
loser since
important
high
things.
school, you fucking fat.
There are more important
retard.
things in life than money and women, Dick.
Nope,
but
money is the
apparently
only
you've
thing in
never
life. Fuck
progressed
women.
beyond the mentality of a 16-year-old boy.
Now, Dick,
Nick-
that's what got you here in the first place.
Hey, Rikeita.
What,
Are
buddy?
there more important things in life than money?
Sure.
You believe that? Do you believe in Jesus
You
Christ?
fucking lost,
There's-
PPP.
there's
You
video
look like an
games.
asshole. You look like a
there's-
bitch going to Nick for support.
Even the
You look like
lawyer
a
on the
bitch
show,
going
even
to
the
Nick
lawyer
for
on the
support,
show
you
knows there are more important
fucking
things
I
than
said
money.
there were
So what does
video
that say
games.
for you,
But
you
How big
slimy,
is your
greasy
dick?
bastard?
How
Oh
big
my
is your
God,
dick erect?
dude.
Ashton?
Yeah.
I was homecoming king in high school.
Were you?
Yeah.
That's based, buddy. I'm glad for you. I'm glad
it's
that
cool.
you peaked in
It's cool.
high school. I'm
It's cool.
glad.
No, I didn't
I'm
peak.
glad.
in
No,
high
I'm
school.
glad you peaked in high school and you
I
brag
didn't-
about your
I
high
didn't
school
peak.
accomplishments like they mean anything. That's nice, buddy.
Okay, anyway,
So,
Homecoming
no, but you're
king.
embarrassed now, but, continue.
No, I was the guy that was slapping your fat
Yeah,
tits.
well, I was in the corner jerking off, right, Dick?
Yes,
Because I'm fat
yeah.
and I wear glasses. Right. Dude, I was on the football team and
you're
I
a
was a
loser.
football national champion. Like, what are you talking about?
What were
You
you?
don't know anything about me.
What'd
you're
you
a
play in
football national champion? What
was an
position did you play?
I was a left guard on the offensive line because I was a big motherfucker.
That's cool.
Well, I played at a high school. I don't really necessarily want to get into where I went to
Where'd you
school
play?
and that
Where'd you play?
Huh?
Where'd you play?
Where did I play? Well, the game that was the big game was at the Rogers Center here in Toronto.
You played in one game?
No, I played again. I played, I think, 10 games a season. I played for 3 years. It's not a big deal, Dick.
Well, how many
All
of
I'm
those
saying
games
to
every
you?
year did you play?
What do you mean? Where did I play?
How many of those games every year did you play?
Well, I didn't start as a freshman.
Oh, you didn't start?
No, I started as a sophomore, and then I started in junior and senior year. I started 3 years out of 4 that I played. So no matter what you want to say, like, I know what the truth is. So you want to sit here and say about how you're homecoming king and your high school accomplishments.
That's right.
Go on, list them all. Tell us about how great you are, how popular you were. Go ahead.
Why would you want to hear that? I want to hear what the
No,
cover-up
that's
is.
what I'm saying. Why are you bringing this shit up? You're just doing
It's
it to
because
deflect
he's
from my
making
train
a
of thought.
joke. It's just making a joke, and if you don't find it funny, that's
what
fine.
it is that you're trying to deflect from reality
he's
and from
not.
the line of questions I'm asking.
What is the cover-up? What is the cover up? And then, like, because I don't know.
You give me
I didn't get the email, so I need to know what the cover up is.
Minutes.
Well, I've given you minutes before.
What are minutes?
Given Nick,
give me 60 fucking seconds, faggot. No, because you keep interrupting, right? Because you're a big hero. You were the high school fucking homecoming king, right?
Is everybody ready to hear me?
Hey, Doc. Yeah. Hey, is everybody ready to hear my fucking amazing point? Let me mock this guy by repeating his point in a funny voice.
Just say it. You don't have to ask everyone questions and like, oh yeah, man, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Seriously. Okay. 1 minute. Go.
Okay. So what the cover up is, Dick?
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck now. Look, what happened was,
just get on with it.
As soon as these DMs came out, right? What we heard from the Twitter crowd, this is just one part of it. What we heard from Ethan Ralph, it's not funny. We heard from Jim, it's a nothing. We heard from Dame Pesos, it's a nut. We heard from Toad McKinley, you're a Chad. We heard from all these people who have new Project 2s, with the exception of Dame, who I don't believe has one. We heard from all these people that you were cool and you were a Chad and there was nothing funny about this. So right away, we have a little bit of like a narrative forming, a little bit of collusion. Then these same group of people come on to the kill stream and then fucking, derail Jesse and just shit all over him. Not to defend Jesse, because I think he is a piece of shit. He sucks and he's not funny. And you can tell already our conversation's 10 times better than the one you had with Jesse, right? So the reality
you sound way worse than Jesse.
Oh, I know I sound worse than Jesse. You've won, buddy. You've won.
It's not about winning. It's Nick's making all the money.
You've won. Dick,
I don't make any money off
won,
this.
so it's just sad.
You guys are great. Keep going.
So again, so the cover-up happens on Twitter, and you do it on YouTube to Jesse. You fucking derail.
Whatever this asshole's name is.
That's cool.
Give Nick $20.
All right, Peoples, I wanna let you get back to the point. I do. I just want a quick question. When you say collusion, do you mean like an actual collusion, like people got together and talked about it, or do you mean that it was just sort of people happen to have the same narrative? I just want clarification on that, and then you can go.
Mm-hmm. So I am not 100% sure if it's explicitly, like there's a group chat where it's being laid out, or it's implicitly because of the relationship they already have to Dick that this is happening, and this is the expected behavior.
Whoa.
Hold on, Dick. Yeah. Hold on. Let him go for a second.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. So that I'm not positive on that. I just know that when you have all these people saying all the same things at all the same time, and they have a financial relationship with Dick, it smells a little fucking fishy. That's all I'm saying. And when you at the same time have, any video that's criticizing it, like for instance, in the comment section of Ethan Ralph's stream, that stream went down because of the comment section and hasn't returned. I don't know why that is. You know what I mean? It's just...
Wait. I can answer that. What did you...
Okay, go ahead.
All of Ralph's streams go down. They go on the archive channel. That's how DLive works.
But not on YouTube.
No, because... Well, wait. Ralph's not on YouTube. What do you mean?
Well, we're talking about Full Blast Forever, right?
Well, that's not Ralph.
That's someone else.
It's directed by Ralph.
No,
actually, I don't think so.
Admit that, or you're just totally full of shit.
No, Ralph's not on YouTube. Ralph's on DLive, and he.
Well, how did he show up in my chat today then under the name Punished Ralph?
He publishes everything on his podcast channel.
Look, there is a channel on
YouTube. Wait. Hold on.
The stream with Jesse is up. What are you talking about? It's down. It always goes down because Ralph lost his partnership with DLive.
You're being intentionally obtuse. What I am telling you is this.
Right now. It's up right now.
What is the platform where Ralph's show gets the most viewership?
I have no idea.
It would be on YouTube under the restreaming channel Full Blast Forever, which at Ethan Ralph's direction has disabled live chats before. For instance, on the, fucking Destiny stream with whoever. I think it was, what's his name? Fucking Mike Enoch or something like that. Destiny Enoch. The live chat was disabled at Ralph's request.
Disabled chats because that's how you get kicked off.
Right. So what I'm saying is Ethan Ralph dictates what does happen on that restreaming channel.
But that might be the other guy, not Ethan Ralph.
Okay. So this is the defense now, is that it's full blast forever that happened to take down, coincidentally.
It's not a
both of these
defense. It's an
streams that
alternate
take
possibility
down.
because you haven't provided any evidence that Ralph is involved in that.
The stream is up. The MP3
People
is
aren't
up.
stupid. They can put 2 and 2 together. When we see a past behavior pattern, we
Ashley,
can expect
the
that we might
stream
see
is
it
up.
continue into the future. No.
Look,
The
I mean, I
stream is
can
up.
put 2 and 2 together, but it doesn't mean that the 2s are the same 2s. Like, if you're going to say that Ralph controls a channel, you need to present some sort of evidence that Ralph actually controls a channel, rather than someone saying, hold on, rather than someone saying, I have to disable the chat because it will get my thing that I'm restreaming Ralph on demonetized.
There are comments from Ethan Ralph's Punish Ralph account on Full Blast Forever's channel telling him, you will do as I say or I will have these taken down myself. Those
how drunk was he?
Yeah, how drunk was Ralph there?
Okay, so if he's drunk, it excuses the behavior?
Well,
I don't know.
The episode you're talking about is up. It's up.
No, it's not up.
Yes, it is. Go to killstream.live. It's up. Like, it's a podcast. Go to
I don't know what to tell you. You're missing my entire point. I'm not saying those platforms are where the less mainstream viewers are. Those platforms are where Ralph's diehards are, who aren't going to criticize him.
Okay, wait.
Where the mainstream audience can see it, that's where it's going to take it down.
Ashley, shut up for a second.
Hey, Ashley, shut up.
So you're saying that Ralph has published content where he controls it at killstream.live and it's not on YouTube, and that's what offends you, even though he doesn't make money
out your
on
fucking
YouTube?
ears from his cum,
Jesus
buddy.
Christ.
What I've told you again and again and again is the Full Blast Forever restreaming channel on YouTube has taken down the streams, most likely at Ralph's behest.
Well, Ralph doesn't make any money on
we can
YouTube.
try and claim the defense, which you should, that it was because the F slur was used on the show. So let me give you your own argument you should be using. So say that.
I don't know, man. This has gotten way too autistic for me.
Has it now, or
are you
is it just that you've been blown out and now you got to cry autism? And because the guy you're debating is 400 pounds with glasses, suddenly you can then say because he's autistic, his opinion doesn't matter.
No,
that's what you're doing. Like I can see what you're doing, and I call it out in real time.
I think you win.
Okay, good.
I think you've done a great job.
Thanks, Dick.
I still don't know what the cover-up is. I need to know. Dick will dox my social security number if I don't properly cover it up. You're doing great.
I hope so. I'm glad you agree, bitch. I'm glad I make you laugh. It
Nick,
seems like that's real laughter instead of fake laughter.
I love this journey
that Dick gets
done.
off his fucking fake
we
content.
gotta, peoples, I gotta ask you. Okay, look, I gotta get back to a show. I think you've had an ample amount of time.
I've had my fucking piece. I don't give a shit. I'm just not leaving until you kick me, because then it will be, oh, he quit. He's a coward. He's a pussy. He's a bitch. I'll stay up until the moment you kick me off the show, motherfucker.
I can't kick you off the show. Hangouts cucked me out of the ability to kick you.
What bullshit? Really? Fuck Google. Why are you still on their platform?
I don't know. You're the one who called into it.
Why are you still on Google's platform?
Because I'm 100 years old. I know you're smart and cool on the internet, but I'm an old boomer and I don't understand change. So I can't kick you. So please leave, because it makes my life easier.
Oh, okay. So you're done with the show. So you've admitted I've won, right? I just want to hear from all of you I won.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah, you won. You won.
Perfect. I won. Have a good night.
Thanks. Holy Christ.
Wow. I told you that would be fun.
I haven't seen that much pent up semen in my entire life.
So he was a virgin, right? We all got that.
I think. I don't want to know. I still don't know what the cover up is.
Absolutely embarrassing. A man who got famous by showing his asshole on stream and smoking a bong while incoherently trying to talk about how the Bible relates to internet drama flustered Dick Masterson and Nick Rikeita just by saying that Dick's terms of service give him access to private information on people who use the service, which of course they do. Any business with money being moved from one person to another does that. All they had to do was say that, but they didn't. Instead, they engaged him. Dick Masterson, cool guy of the internet, took a streamer with like 2,000 followers and let him put a message out there using Nick and Dick himself as a platform to make them question his own business. How stupid can you be? And controversy wouldn't end there. Over on Kiwi Farms, where Null, another person accused by Godwinson and PPP, had this to say. I'm defending NF2 specifically from lies like this. Godwinson knows this is untrue, but is saying it anyways. He knows this is highly criminal, but is saying it anyways. I don't care what you think about Dick.
If you don't play ball, Dick Masterson's going to pass on your dogs to Ethan Ralph? Or sock puppet it and put it out on Kiwi Farms, or 9chan, or 8chan, or 4chan? Either way, your private data is pretty much public property the moment Dick Masterson gets hold of it. The moment you put your private data, your payment details, through this new project site, you're a fool, for a start. And you might as well say goodbye to your anonymity. You might as well say goodbye to having an opinion that's not going to be compromised.
Again, this is another person who has been on the internet forever. A man who built Kiwi Farms from the ground up as a place to mess with people online. And he seems utterly confused as to why someone might say something untrue on the internet. He finally gets flustered and he locks the Dick Masterson thread saying, "You know what? Fuck you people. I don't have to put up with this. I'm done dealing with this. You've worn my patience threadbare. I'll reevaluate this thread in a few days when people are less emotionally charged." But the biggest and gayest consequence by far has been that someone in Dick Masterson's Project 2 cabal, doesn't matter who, it was Dick Masterson's fault, flagged down PPP's channel, ending an illustrious career on YouTube, fucking with supposedly funny people and supposedly smart people so bad that they had to false flag him to save their own feelings being hurt. Dick Masterson is a scammer. I know this because I heard this on the Nick Rikeita show, and I believe it to be a reputable source. And Ralph, he's a massive cuck, just because he is. Rest in peace, PPP. We will see you in the great beyond. Your story is over, but not forgotten. Oh, and he streams on Godwinson's channel now, and will probably do something with Medicare tonight, so there's probably going to be a part 2.